Have you ever had that one friend, you know the one, who always cancels plans at the very last second? Oh, I'm feeling a bit under the weather, or I'm just so tired today, maybe next time. Well, plot twist. That friend isn't actually avoiding you. They're protecting something much more valuable than a night out. Hi everyone, I'm Tracy. Let's start with a question. Why does the thought of a canceled plan feel like winning the lottery? You were dreading putting on jeans, right? You were thinking about the noise, the small talk, the energy you'd have to fake. And then, ding, the text comes in. Hey, can't make it tonight. Suddenly, your shoulders drop. You feel light. You feel free. That feeling, that instant hit of relief, is your brain's way of saying, thank you for letting me rest. To understand this, we have to talk about batteries. Think about your extroverted friends. They're like solar panels, right? They recharge by being out in the sun, around people, noise, and movement. But for us, the homebodies, every social interaction, even the fun ones, slowly drains our battery. And home is the only charger that actually works. Psychologists call this the optimal arousal theory. Basically, every human has a sweet spot for stimulation. Some people have a high threshold. They need a ton of noise to feel alive. But for others, our baseline is already high. Adding outside noise just pushes us into a state of stress. To make this clear, let's talk about a real-life example. Let's look at Alex. Alex is 24, works in a creative agency, and is, by all accounts, successful. On paper, Alex should love going out, but every Friday, Alex felt this massive cloud of guilt. His friends were at a rooftop bar, posting stories, laughing, living that main character life. Meanwhile, Alex was on his couch, eating cereal and feeling like a failure. Alex told me, Tracy, I felt like I was broken. Why couldn't I just enjoy the party like everyone else? So we looked at his routine. Alex spent 8 hours a day in an open-plan office, constant talking, phones ringing, bright lights. By 6 p.m., his optimal arousal limit wasn't just met, it was shattered. When Alex stayed home, he wasn't being lazy, he was undergoing sensory regulation. He started an experiment. Instead of forcing himself to go out on Fridays, he dedicated that time to intentioned solitude. He painted. He listened to ambient music. He practiced his 10-step skincare routine. And guess what? On Monday mornings, Alex was the most productive person in the office. Why? Because he allowed his nervous system to return to its baseline. Alex stopped being a failed extrovert and started being a successful homebody. The power of the default mode network. This leads us to the homebody advantage. When Alex was alone on his couch, his brain entered what's called the default mode network. This is a specific state where the brain isn't focused on the outside world, but instead starts connecting dots, processing emotions, and sparking creativity. Your best ideas don't usually pop up in a crowded, noisy bar. They're born in that quiet corner at 2 a.m. Solitude allows you to process your life rather than just reacting to it. In our world, silence is a luxury, and your home is the only place where you can truly afford it. Refuge or cage? But I want to be real with you. Is staying home always healthy? We have to address the elephant in the room. Sometimes our walls become a shield against the things we're afraid of, social anxiety, or that quiet, heavy whisper of depression that asks, what's the point anyway? It's a very fine line between a refuge and a cage. Ask yourself honestly, do you stay home because it fills you up, because it gives you peace, or do you stay home because leaving feels too heavy? One is an act of self-love, the other is an act of hiding. If you find pure joy in small rituals, like the way the morning coffee smells, or how the light hits the floor at sunset, then you are not missing out. You are living deeply. You don't need the world to entertain you, because your inner world is already rich enough. Next time someone calls you boring, just smile. They don't know about your optimal arousal theory. They don't know that you're busy being creative and mastering the art of peace. Tell me in the comments, do you relate more to Alex's Friday night guilt, or have you already embraced your inner homebody? I read every single one of your stories. Before you go, if this video made you feel a little more seen, please hit that subscribe button. I'm Tracy. Thank you for spending this quiet time with me. Now, go put on your favorite socks, turn off your notifications, and enjoy your peace. You've earned it. See you in the next one.